Good evening. This is Manuel Reta on La Voz De Whatcom. So, tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, you will be listening to Daniel Purdy, who is running for Whatcom County Executive. I normally bring individuals for you to get an idea of where they stand and also an idea on what their background is. I have, at the beginning of last month, I made a request to all candidates if they wanted to come on La Voz de Whatcom stream radio. And I have not heard from very many. So maybe they're not interested in coming to the only uh, English Hispanic stream radio in Whatcom County. There's no other one, okay? That I've done this down south in Skagit Valley. I was also the main speaker there. I was bringing in different candidates that were running for office. Um, I am supposed to be going back to Skagit, but for now, I try to keep it as local as possible, and I also like to keep it honest for everybody. Uh, I did open the doors to all the candidates if they would make a call or if they would email me. The email is for those who can read it, nwwhcc@yahoo.com. I know it kind of looks backwards from where you're looking at. Anyway, uh, nwwhcc@yahoo.com. I also think that it's important that everybody who listens to the program also shares, because I want everybody to understand that as long as I'm here on La Voz de Whatcom, I will do my utmost to be very straightforward and honest with all candidates who are willing to come here on the radio station. I think some probably say, oh, it's just a small little stream radio. Who's going to listen to it? Well, my people, everybody will listen to it if you're interested in finding out the qualities or the background of the candidates that are running. And there are a few. They're very bright, and I believe very strongly that some of these here I will be voting for. If they're not shy or embarrassed to come onto this show, this radio station, and let it all out. You have the ability to have live chat, and this is what it's about. Being able to communicate. So your ballot means something for the community. Gracias, Señor. Veo ese mensaje que usted me envió. Es un placer estar aquí con usted en la Voz de Whatcom. And for those who do send me a chat, I have live chat, and I will answer it in Spanish if that's what you want me to do. And importantly is, I want to keep it as simple and as straightforward to everybody. Nomás quiero decir que hago esto para ustedes que van a votar, porque tenemos varias personas que están corriendo por una clase de oficina o una posición que de verdad es importante. Y ojalá que ustedes también, ah, mañana va a venir el señor Daniel Purdy. Él va a correr o está corriendo por el condado, por este condado, Whatcom, Executive. Y por eso es importante que escuchen el hombre. Él va a estar aquí antes de mi estudio de Biblia. Él va a estar aquí como a las 10. Y ojalá que puedan escucharlo. Y si tienen preguntas, ustedes pueden tener el poder de mandar, preguntar por chat. Okay? Uh, I hope you understand that I'm trying to reach out to everybody. I do understand and know that there are a lot of Latinos listening, people that registered to vote. So if you're not embarrassed to come to this little station with me, next to me, and actually put out what's in your heart and your mind and your soul before Bible study, you are welcome to make me an appointment and we can figure something out. That's simple. If you want to reach out into the Hispanic population, so do so. I can interpret some of the things that you might be saying. There's a lot of terminology that sometimes it's difficult to interpret, but I will do my utmost. Or if you have somebody that will interpret the terminology that's deep, bring them in. We have another share next door here. We make room because I want you to understand that I'm trying to be as fair as possible to all the candidates that are running for office. Uh, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This is the only stream radio, Hispanic stream radio in the Northwest that provides, during this time, free interviews to the public. You might wonder is how far did it reach? It reaches all the way to Mexico. All whoever's listening to La Voz De Whatcom, people do listen to it. And so, and I'm being as fair as possible, and I hope everybody is on my volume is good enough so you can hear me, okay? But anyway, it's important that you understand the process and my part as far as being equal to all the individuals that come here because being equal is part of my makeup. I believe in it and I will do my utmost to make it right, okay? Um, so, who is this Daniel who's coming in tomorrow? I mean, I'm saying, let me back up one more time. I'm saying he's coming tomorrow. Um, if he has a flat tire, I'm sorry, then I will take it back. But an agreement has been made that he would be here tomorrow for an interview. So I say that as an absolute, not a maybe, and so we'll go in that direction. El señor Daniel va a estar aquí mañana como a las 10 para hablar, para decir exactamente uh, sus pensamientos y por qué quiere él correr por este condado. Okay? And I will give some information ahead of time uh, so you understand who he is and what he's done. Um, excuse me. And I hope I don't lose my voice. Let me see here. About Daniel. Daniel's profession background includes interpret, interpreter, one of those words that I have difficulty saying. Interpretership, business coaching, management, consulting, business development, and over 20 years of progressive operation experience in procurement, and supply chain management. And I want to, first of all, say, excuse my throat. I went through cancer. So still is trying to clear up a lot of the actual sound. So I'm hoping that you will understand what I'm going through. I push myself sometimes a little too much, but I'm doing my utmost. He excels as leadership, uh, s- s- strategic planning, business analysis, staffing and recruiting, coaching and mentoring. Daniel leads dynamic teams to deeper stakeholders engagement and world-class service delivery. He delivers he delivers company-wide value through cost savings, cost avoidance, and revenue enhancement opportunities. His education, if you want to know a little bit about him, MBA with an IT emphasis, Colorado State University. Lean Six Sigma, Black Belt, LSSBB, Purdue University, a certified professional in supply management, Institute for Supply Management. Well, that's a little bit about him, okay? And and there's quite a few people that are actually back into this. More information, but I will go ahead and leave that for him to talk about because I hope that you will be asking questions. Uh, ¿A qué hora viene Daniel? Daniel viene a las 10 de la mañana. What time will Daniel be here in the studio? He will be here at 10 o'clock. So, for those, like I said, we have chat. You ask me a question. If I know the answer, I will answer to answer the question as best as I know how. So, this is kind of a way to let you know who's coming tomorrow. If you have questions, feel to ask. Feel free to ask. Um, there's some things that I will bring up that he doesn't really know about. You see, the way that I do things is he will say statements of what he has done in the past, but some of those statements I always like to ask or follow up on some of those issues. Why? Because you care and I care. And if we care about this person being elected to the office, you should ask questions that best fits your mind or your soul, whatever you want to call it. Because the time will come when election time, I voted for that man or I voted for that woman. And I stand firm on that because he presented himself in this La Voz De Whatcom stream radio. And he had nothing to hide. Because if I see something, I feel something, and that's what I do during Bible study. I read the Bible, and all of a sudden something pops out, and I bring it up before you. I do not add to the Bible, nor do I take away from the Bible. But when the Spirit says, ask, or somebody's listening, then I'm going to be obedient to do the things that are right. That's the way that I teach Bible. You know, I don't think, I don't make up things. I read it, and if I feel something in my heart that it's got to be said, it will be said. So I'm hoping this little short time that you're listening to me, I hope you tune in tomorrow. La Voz de Whatcom Stream Radio. La Voz means the voice. Whatcom County. That's what it means. La voz, the voice. So I hope you understand. There's people that come across on the border, undocumented people. And the term that I don't really care for is illegal, illegal people. A lot of people don't understand that. Why do you call indigenous people illegals? These people that come from the South, most of them, are indigenous from different tribes. And I have a map. I have actual map of all the indigenous people in Mexico. There's over 100. There was over 100 tribes. And yet there are people that come here to work, the kind of work that some people do not want to work. Washing dishes, work in the fields. These are the people that put food on the table. I have said it before and I will say it again. There are some too, they're dealing in drugs. Vietnam veteran as I am against illegal drug dealings completely and entirely. Okay? That is where I stand. But when you have people crossing over to work and provide food for your table, oh yes, they're undocumented because they don't have papers. But in reality, these are the indigenous people coming over because their countries are being killed. I went down there a couple of weeks ago to get away. And I know I wasn't on the show that Sunday, but I went down there with my wife to California. And I got a call from a party that they need a ride from San Diego up here to Washington State. They had applied for an asylum. This young man, their son, 18 years old, did all the work on the computer. 6 days it took him to get to the border to fill out all the paperwork. 6 days. When I left Madera, California, I went down to the border, and the U.S. government, or ICE, handed them over to me and my wife. Okay? And here we are. They're here right now. They have their ID already. Now they're waiting to. I took them down to Tacoma Detention Center in Tacoma. I told them, here they are. I'm a minister. They're doing everything in accordance to the law. The secretary there says, gave me the form, says, show up in Ferndale, the ICE in Ferndale, so and so day. And that's exactly what we're doing. Following the law lawfully in the manner that is right is what I like to do. And there are people that I'm not going to be able to help. But I'm just testifying that another thing too, I was surprised. When I got down to San Diego, they already knew me. They already knew me, my name. Why? Because I have been involved with immigration here in Blaine. With all the times there were things going on, I was a Washington State Hispanic Commissioner, and I could talk the talk. And I also have veterans in the immigration system. So there was a bond, there was a bridge, there was a communication that I was able to help. I'm still helping my people. I'm still standing as an American, providing service, in which I am not getting paid for it, but the people that are being brought over here legally to work, to feed you, to serve you, it's an absolute. So we have to be patient and we have to honor and respect the people. I didn't want to get into this, but since I'm talking right now, I want you to understand a little bit about my background. I am a man of my word, and I want to keep doing that as long as the Lord gives me the grace, gives me the words, because I don't write nothing down in black and white. This is what I want to see, read. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit different. Y ahora voy a hablar un poquito español. Voy a hablar un poquito español de la cosa que estaba hablando en inglés. Para ustedes que están escuchando, quiero decir que mucha de nuestra gente usa, no nuestra gente, los anglos, los americanos, usan la palabra, um, la palabra correcta es undocumented, ¿ok? Ellos usan otra palabra y para mí está ofendiendo nuestra gente. Por la razón, nuestra gente tenemos sangre de indio, indigenous es la palabra en inglés. Yo siempre estoy luchando por mi gente y por esa razón es importante que ustedes comprendan eso. Yo estoy aquí para servir a mi gente y estoy luchando en la manera. Estuvimos en Madera, California, con mi esposa nomás para vacaciones una semana más o menos. Y me llamaron que había una familia en San Diego que estaba listo para cruzar. Y agarraron un asilo. Fuimos y la migración nos trajo la familia al carro que yo estaba rentando. De ahí en San Diego nos vemos y llegamos aquí. Yo llevé a la familia a Tacoma, a la inmigración, y pobrecitos, estuvimos ahí de las 6 de la mañana esperando. Y hasta las 8 o 9 entraron. Y duramos una media hora. Nos rimamos ahí con la señorita. Le presentamos los papeles. Y le dije yo a la señorita, yo soy el pastor, traigo a la gente, están en mi casa. Y ella dijo, nos dio un papel, le digo, quiero que vayas este mes a la ICE en Ferndale para arreglar más de los papeles. Y con eso nos venimos. Entonces quiero decir que en California, cuando el Señor nos entregó la familia, ya me conocían. Porque aquí en este condado, yo, gracias a Dios, gracias a Dios, yo saqué 2 personas de Tacoma Detention Center. No quiero decir nada más, ¿ok? La migración aquí en la costa, aquí en Blaine, muchos me conocen. Porque yo no ando con mentira. Yo soy un hombre de mi palabra. Por esa razón, la gente aquí en Ferndale me conoce. ¿Cómo soy yo? Las cosas que estoy haciendo. Me gusta hacer cosas bien. Y por esa razón, estoy aquí tratando de ayudar a ustedes también. Esa información que muchas veces no quiero hablar, porque de verdad Sí me han llamado a mí, ahora hace como 2 semanas me llamó un hombre también. En un hijo me llamó que su papá no sabe dónde estaba. Yo hice las llamadas a Blaine, hice las llamadas aquí en Ferndale, y Blaine dijo, posible que está en Ferndale. Echar mentiras. El papá, le llamó al hijo, él le dijo, estoy en Ferndale. Voy a tener una junta con la persona que está abajo de Patty Murray, Senator Patty Murray. Y esa junta voy a hablar de esta cosa de ICE. ¿Por qué no permitieron darme la información para estar seguro que estaba bien el señor? El señor piensa que ahorita está en Tacoma, cuando de verdad el hijo tenía fondos de sacar su hijo, su papá. Por eso yo no quiero quedar mal. Nomás que hay cosas como estas de la inmigración. Tiene su manera de hablar. Como ellos no me conocen, me van a conocer. Porque antes, como por 7 años, yo traía la inmigración aquí a Ferndale y la traía también en Skagit County. Tenía juntos de diferentes personas que nos juntábamos para hablar de diferentes cosas de la migración. Y por esa razón me conocían entonces y me deben conocer que estoy aquí para arreglar asuntos. Si yo no puedo, entonces hay abogados que conozco también. Yo no puedo hacer todas las cosas, pero tengo información, ojalá para ayudar a ustedes, ¿ok? Con eso voy a terminar y ojalá que puedan escuchar al Señor mañana, Daniel, a las 10. Pasen buenas noches y nos vemos mañana. Gracias. Gracias por su tiempo y hagan share de este programa porque yo sé que hay muchos que no saben y también este va a salir también en YouTube. Entonces, si no pueden verlo mañana, lo pueden ver en la Voz de Whatcom. Y si me ven a mí, van a ver al señor Daniel también, ¿ok? La puede estar viendo la semana que viene porque siempre está YouTube, sale la información. Quiero yo que conozcan el Señor. Si tienen preguntas, pregúntenme las preguntas y seguimos para adelante. Así debe ser, ¿ok? Gracias por su tiempo y tengan buenas noches. Adiós.